Best compliment I've ever received when Grant told me I look like I've been working out. Yo, this is Zayn. Welcome to my Nylon shoot. Ha! This project's different to the other ones because I've wrote the majority of it and it's just a bit more real and raw, stripped back. Not a lot of fancy tricks, just me and my words and my voice. One thing I wish people knew about me is that I'm really fucking funny. I'm just joking, I'm not really. I'm actually quite a sensitive guy. I cry a lot at movies. There you go.
What's the one that you cried at? What's the most?
Probably a Disney film. I watch a lot of them with Kaiba and they hit hard, man. It's not a joke. Disney knows what they're doing. And actually, I cried at a cartoon. I don't know if you're familiar with it, people. It's called Bluey. It's for kids. It makes me cry regularly. I don't know why, but they have amazing script writers and some of their stories are just so like wicked for parents, you know? There's always like an underlying message. They always get me, man. They choke me up, I end up crying. I learned a lot of things about myself whilst writing this album. You're forced to look at your own reflection of things when it's written down. So the whole process was kind of a little bit like a therapy process. It was really beneficial for me. I think the main thing that I learned is I'm definitely getting older. These days, I just like comfort. I'm not trying to be a fashion icon. People like my clothes, they like them, but I wear comfortable stuff these days. I like trainers, simple stuff, jeans, white t-shirt, can't go wrong. I feel like I've learnt my lesson as I've got older. Some things are really cool at the time, and then you look back and you think, got a bit crazy there, probably shouldn't have done that, you know? Now I leave the styling and fashion to the experts. I'm just here to be a vessel. Coming up, nothing anytime soon. We're just planting in the next couple of weeks. My favourite thing from my garden though is probably the watermelons. They grow amazing. I kept saying I don't know what it is about. Is it the soil? Is it this? And then I figured out. It just staring me blank in the face the other day. I was at the farm and there's a massive stream that goes through my property. Probably just abundance of water underneath the ground, and that's why they can grow so big. I don't really have to wind down after a day in the studio, to be honest. I'm already at a pretty relaxed state in the studio. I'm chilling. Unwinding after a live performance is different, and it's difficult to do that because you just get so much adrenaline from the performance that it's kind of hard to come back to earth afterwards. But what I tend to do is ironically listen to more music and kind of just go with the flow until the adrenaline burns out by itself because I'm a fucking machine. I have been into Warhammer for a very long time. For anybody that's not familiar with it, Warhammer are like little figurines. They're probably about this big. You build them yourself. You put them together with like modeling plastic glue and stuff, and then you paint them layer by layer. So you do a base layer and then you keep adding and adding, and you can create like whole armies or whatever you're interested in. People don't know that about me, but I love painting Warhammer. There is an Easter egg there in the new album. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You can figure that out for yourself when the time is right. But there's an Easter egg in the new album for something in the future. And it's a wrap on the Nylon shoot, bruv. Get me safe, yeah?